Hey, welcome back to another episode of TD Takes Podcast. As always, I'm your host, T Money, out of the heart of Indiana. Riding shotgun with me from Denver, Colorado. We got Mr. Big Joe himself.
Hey, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? How's it going? How's it been out there? How's the weather? How's the life? How's the wife? How's the kids? How's work? Tell everybody what's going on.
Hey, everything's good over here, man. Another day, another day in the Midwest, man. You know what I mean? Just grinding. Work week went by pretty slow. Hopefully this one will go by pretty quick. Just
Well, it was a little bit funky, wasn't it, this week?
a little bit funky this week. Had some training that I forgot about and whatnot, but we're back at it. You know, family's good, nobody's sick, everybody's good. Girls going to school, Cameron's good. Gas is just crazy, bro. The gas prices.
It's
Gas
nuts.
prices are crazy. They're crazy.
$115.
$115 to fill up his tank is wild. But other than that, man, just been grinding, dude. Hopefully I got a work bonus, which is cool.
Hey, there you go.
Other than that, like I said, just waiting for these bets to come through, man, when the Eagles just dominate this year. So talk to us, man. Talk to us. How you been?
Well, shit, I'm still waiting for you to pay up on some of these bets you still owe me, that you still owe me for. What you talking about next year for? Dog? Yeah, this year's still going.
No, that season's over.
What you mean? Bets are still there, though. We
No,
got
I
the
got
proof of the pudding.
That's all right. Season ain't started yet. Still got what? What is it? Barely March, April, May, June. We still got like 4 more months. No football.
Okay, we don't consider preseason. I feel that. No, but shoot, it's been pretty simple over here. Had a cornhole tournament yesterday, and then
Oh yeah, how'd it go?
birthday
How'd it go?
party. I mean, shoot, we didn't win, but
You
we're
won?
pretty good. So that's a plus. Gonna try and get out and go fishing here soon. Shoot, you went fishing, didn't you? Here recently?
Yeah, I went fishing. I didn't catch anything, but
Nada,
that's why
nada,
they call
zip,
it fishing,
zada.
not catching. But I had a good time. Shout out my boys.
Hey, that's facts. What else? Softball. Had our first game of softball. Big time. We didn't win that, but you know what? We had fun, and we got game 2 coming up this week. Bringing out our boy Manny and
Oh, yeah, we're
Kaden.
gonna talk a little
They're
bit
gonna
about
come
that.
out on the
We're
squad
gonna,
this
we're gonna
weekend.
talk a little bit about that. We got that coming up.
And then let's see.
How's your boy? How's your boy? How's work?
Just getting big. Work, same. You know,
You guys got that good weather over there, man.
has been very nice. Been beautiful.
Right now it's freaking 52 degrees over here though. It's nice. What you got over there?
It is a whopping,
You got it. You got it. Wow. 20 degrees freaking warmer.
and it's not even 11 o'clock. Yeah, you know, it's about to be a good day. We're gonna go to the park probably. We're gonna clean the truck, wash the truck, organize it, get it switched. Switching my son to a front-facing car seat now that he's officially at that size and weight, you know, age. So it's
He's
gonna
gonna
be
love
good
that.
for us. Yeah,
He's gonna love that.
I'm gonna love that, man. Goodness, it's hard getting the kid in backwards. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
And then you have to have a way to see him. You know, at least I can look in the mirror now and just look right to him. You know,
Yeah,
that'll be nice. What else? I don't know what else, brother. That's just normal stuff over here.
pretty much covers it, man. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
We got a juicy one. We got a good one. We got a lot of stuff going on today. So without further ado, we're gonna hop into this episode with our first topic, the TD takes random updates. The first
Okay.
update here is we got an update on Big Joe softball update. So unfortunately, they did fall to 0-1. First of all, what's your team's name?
The NoCo Hooligans.
The NoCo Hooligans. They fell to 0-1, but let us know what happened, man. What happened? What's some things you can work on? How did you hit? Did you
First
catch?
game jitters. I mean, I
First
think
game
it was just
jitters.
a lot of, you know, we didn't have the team together, like the whole team together, but it was fun. We all had a great time, I think, and we're looking forward to playing. We have, shoot, till May 11th is this, and it's every Monday, you know, so
Oh yeah.
we'll be getting in our games worth. And then I think we're going to try and do, well, I don't think, we're going to try and do summer. We got, you know, we're going to put a good summer team together, go to a Friday night. We're going to bring out the grill, you know, do a little barbecue, throw a little
That's what's up.
cornhole outside, you know, a little something here and there. Like I said, we're there to have fun, drink some beers, have a good time.
Did you get on base?
Did I get on base? I scored. Oh, no, I didn't. They called me off. I
Oh.
say I scored, bro, but this dude didn't have an angle and said that I got tagged.
Oh, yeah, he
Homie never
scored.
touched me.
He scored. Let's go, man. He scored. Bro,
It
you
is what
gotta
it is.
we gotta get some videos up so I can post them on there.
Ah,
gotta
we'll see.
see you guys playing, yeah.
We'll see.
But
We'll
that's
see.
what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I wanted to thanks,
You
big
already
guard.
know.
I should take this big guard off.
Oh, yeah, it's just kind of in your way.
In your way. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. Appreciate you letting us know, man, because we're gonna be on you every week. We want to see you get
Okay.
better. Yeah, we want to see
Okay.
you get better, just like my
Okay.
weight updates. But we'll get into that later. That ain't
We'll
on
get
here.
into that later.
Next up, you got the next one. You got the next one.
Next up. NASCAR driver Tyler Reddick on March 22nd, 2026, and his, you know, and MJ, I think it's MJ's team, right? Is that how it works? I don't know how that, like, what the exact term is for MJ and what he is for the team, the owner or whatever. But they officially won their fourth race of the season, becoming the first ever NASCAR driver in history to win four of the first six races of the season.
Dang,
So that's freaking,
that's pretty good.
that's awesome.
Homie holding it
And
down.
so there goes, MJ's name out there doing a lot of things, that
Wait to
outside of
yeah,
basketball life, like when you talk about trying to do, when we say that you got to have a life outside of sports, this is things that we love to see as people,
exactly.
investing
Going
in the
out there and
community,
getting it.
going and doing something like this, it's pretty cool because it still shows that you can win. You're a competitor, That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to buy the best parts, best, for the cars, all that stuff, pays for the best driver,
Yep,
and as you see,
exactly,
driver's gonna perform. So,
exactly.
but yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
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 that
dude.
concludes that. Next up, you got it?
That is that is pretty cool, man. We'll have to check out one of those races one day. But yeah, let's see. Let me pull this up. Next up, we got an unusual event here. We got a rapper. A rapper. I know. Remember last week we talked about we talked about a basketball player that forward, going over to the league, going over to the getting, signed by the Colts, going into the NFL, switching leagues. But now
Right.
we got a rapper. Rapper is it Tusi or Tootsie? It's Tusi. Rapper
Tuesday.
Tusi
Tuesday.
announces he's committing to he going to play some college
His name is
basketball.
like Nau Jor Granger or something like that. That's his official
Yeah, he
name.
going to play some basketball, but yeah, he commits to or no, is he going to
No,
play some
football,
football?
bud.
Excuse me,
Football.
excuse me.
He
He going to play
okay, I
some.
got it. I got it. Rapper Tuesday has flipped
This
his
was a minute ago
commitment
though.
from Syracuse to LSU.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you
He
were talking
was
about when he.
already officially going to be a D1 football player, taking a break from music,
Oh, yeah, right here.
but he flipped the script. That's the big news because he had committed to Syracuse. He was going to go play for the Orange, and then now he's flipping it, going to play with LSU. So hey, that's huge, bro. Wide receivers from LSU, where do they go?
There's more competition. That's good
Where
for
do they
him.
go? Where do you see big name wide receivers from LSU go? NFL.
Where yeah, they do go to the NFL, but
Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson,
we'll see. We'll see. That's a lot of competition over there in LSU.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Syracuse, you would have shined, but now to be the number one in LSU is gonna be
Yeah,
tough. But we got
competition.
we
That's
believe in old boy.
competition.
We believe in old boy. Good luck, rapper. I wonder if he's still gonna rap too. I would. If I was him.
Good.
That dual income.
He said,
But yeah, that covers that. This next topic though might knock you out, quite literally. We're gonna go into the TD takes UFC updates. We got a UFC card up. We had the UFC fight night last night on the 28th over here in Seattle. We had let's I'm not gonna go over the entire card, but I will go over the big things that happened because nobody wants to really care about the other stuff. First things first is Izzy Adesanya got whooped on.
whooped on.
Was I would borderline say winning the fight, but ended up getting ground and pounded into the some freaking into the dirt, man. Poor guy, but he didn't put down his gloves though. He didn't put down his gloves. That's his fourth straight loss. He's getting finished. His aura gone.
It's
You just
crazy
you just
because he
got to
went
figure it
from
out.
one of those dudes that you thought was going to be in, like, when you think about how came into that, to the UFC, I think about somebody like
Anderson Silva
Anderson Silva, bro.
and how he was just
The
thought he was the
spider.
shit. Yeah,
Isn't
because
that what
Anderson
it,
Silva was
because he
old.
was in
Yeah,
there doing the thing,
yeah.
and he was in there old, bro. He was in there for years winning, years. Anderson Silva is not old. He's very, very young, mind you.
This was a super violent card though. Multiple fighters apparently were sent to the hospital after fights. So for featherweight, we had Lance Gibson defeat Chase Hooper via TKO, nasty elbow. That's how he knocked him out. In the featherweight, we had Larion Douglas defeat Julian Erosa with a KO. That was his debut, so that's a knockout. Lightweight, we had Terrence McKinney defeat Kyle Nelson with a KO 24 seconds into the first round. One of the fastest finishes of the night. It's not even the fastest. One is one of them, I'm pretty sure. Welterweight, we had Michael Chestia defeat Nico Price, submission round 1, then announced retirement. We had a retirement announcement there, and then the co-main event, Alex Grazio defeated Macy Barber in the first one. Dude, this was crazy. She knocked her down. She basically knocked her out and then su put her in a rear naked, and then it looked like she killed her, man, but choked her out pretty good. And then, of course, in the main event, we had Joe Piper defeat Israel Adesanya in the second round. It was a huge upset. With Izzy now on a losing streak, do you think Adesanya should have retired, or do you think he should keep fighting?
At this rate, if you're gonna compete like this, you should retire, you know?
You know, the young man sport. This is a young man sport.
It
Young
is
man's
turning
game.
into it because these competitors that are coming into this league, they're hungry, dude. I'm thinking of that dude from Ireland.
Conor
What's that
McGregor,
name? No, 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 no. The other guy that's like now coming in,
Paddy Pimblett,
Patty, bro. That
Paddy the
fool.
Baddy. He just got beat too.
I know, which is crazy because you know what I'm saying. But like dudes
Yeah,
like that, they come in and you see what they're doing in the pre, to try and get into the UFC. Because you see all those like what do they call them, like preliminary fights or whatever. Like
the
they're not
prelims. Yep.
actual UFC card fights,
And then
but
they work their way up to the main card. It's wild.
yeah, so, I mean, dudes are hungry, like you said, it's a young man's sport,
Yeah.
so they say. But yeah, without further ado, that's gonna conclude TD Takes UFC Boxing Updates. Next
Yes,
up,
sir.
this one we've been waiting for. I don't know how long we've been waiting for this one. We've been telling this, man. TD Takes Cinematic Updates. We got the GOAT movie review by my boy T,
Let's
finally.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, dude. We do movie night over here on Saturday nights with the fam bam. And last night was Saturday night. And Joe and I purchased the GOAT movie, Stephen Curry movie, man. And if you guys haven't seen that movie, I highly, highly, highly recommend you go watch it. I mean, it's a great movie from start to finish. It's good for the kids, especially if your kids like sports. If your kids don't like sports, it might not be that great, but because my daughter was kind of fade my one of my daughters who doesn't really like sports, she was kind of fading in and out of it, but
But my son loved
it
it.
was a good, yeah, it was a
He's watched it 3 times already, and he hasn't taken his eyes off of it not once, so,
yeah,
he's
it
a
was a
fan
good
favorite.
movie, and I don't know what you guys are talking about the animation though. The animation was fire. I was like, this is
I didn't say it
tight.
wasn't good
Or the
animation,
graphics. You
dawg,
said
you're
the
not
graphics.
listening,
You
you're
said the
not listening.
graphics.
I said where we are today, I get the style of movie they were trying to do it, but where we are at today, I would have liked to see a real rhinoceros, a
Oh, a live
real
action type stuff?
gorilla, yes, a
Oh, okay, I
real
feel you.
giraffe out here, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that's
Like
another thing I liked about the movie, and I was telling my fiance I like is that they used animals that you don't really see in movies. Like,
yeah,
his buddy was a capybara, the
yeah,
other one was like a fennec fox or something, or like
yeah.
a hyena or something, and then the other guy was an armadillo, you had a skunk,
Mhm.
um
The little mice, what are those? They're not mice, they're,
yeah, those
hamsters,
little hamsters, you
those
had
things, yeah.
the girl on the team was an ostrich, he was a
Yeah,
goat, like, you don't
yeah,
ever see a lot of these animals, like, he was a rhino, you kinda see the rhinos, you kinda see the giraffe, and then she was a panther, you really never see a panther,
yeah.
but yeah, I really like that,
Like I said,
and it was sad with his
the
mom and
movie
stuff.
itself, I gave a 10 out of 10, but where we are at today, but like I said, I understand because the authors, the directors of it, it's the same type from Elemental. Like I said, that's where they get it. They draw. That's their type. That's their artistic. That's the type of
Yeah.
movie they do, right? But you wanna see that movie in some live action, bro, like how they did How to Train Your Dragon. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
dragons standing up,
That was yeah.
come on, dude, come on.
Yep. Yeah, I
That
feel it.
would be sick as heck, bro.
I feel
That
it.
would make that movie for me an absolute, 100. But I
I
wanna
do
come
give
out
the
and tell
movie
you
a
this. This is what the Rotten Tomatoes has to say about it, and the critics gave the movie an 82% said it was fresh, which is really good for a kid's movie, obviously, you know what I'm saying? There
yeah.
have been worse coming out recently. The audience score, that is us, we as the people, 93%.
Let's go.
It's up there. Everybody loves it. I think, like I said, I think really what it was, dude, is the graphics card on it. Like where we are at
Let's
today,
go.
if I'm paying to go to the movies, I'm going to see some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't go see the
Like,
movies though.
like you think about it. When we first saw it, we did. When you think
Yeah.
about Space Jam, dude, when the floor is moving around and all the freaking, you know what I'm saying? That was
Oh
cool.
yeah.
I would have loved to see that with the courts in the live action type. That's what I'm saying. That's my
No, I
only.
get it. I get it,
But
but I give
it
the
was a
movie a
great movie.
10. It was
It
a
was
good
a great
movie.
movie.
It was a good movie. Speaking of movies, you got this next one?
Jason Momoa fans out there, we got some news for you. He's got some movies coming out this year, I believe. Dune 3 is one of them. He's gonna star in a couple DC movies.
Dang. Yeah, he's in the new movie. He is the guy that rides a
Uh-oh.
motorcycle in DC. Forget his
Yeah.
name.
There we go. My freak dude.
Lobo. He's Lobo.
There we go, yeah.
Lobo.
Yeah, Dune Part 3, he'll be in Supergirl, and he'll be in Street Fighter. So those are all gonna be coming out. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow would come out June 26th. Momoa plays the intergalactic bounty hunter Lobo. That's what he was just talking about. The Wrecking Crew comes out later on, starring alongside Dave Batista. And then Dune Part 3 should be coming around December 18th, and then he'll be reprising his role as Duncan Idaho. And then Street Fighter, October 16th,
Oh hell yeah, dude. We
taking
got a
on the
lot of good
role
movies
of
this year.
Blanca. So yeah, it looks like he's got
Blanca.
4 movies that he's
That
starring in
nigga
this
is
year.
crossed.
So all the Jason Momoa fans out there,
All
looking
you
forward
Jason
to it.
Momoa fans, get ready. Ready to fan out. You ready to fan out. Yeah, I'm most excited for him as Lobo.
Yeah,
I
I
did
am
like
too.
him as Aquaman though. I really did.
I know. I wish they would keep going with those.
But yeah,
Alrighty.
that concludes the TD Takes cinematic updates. We're gonna go ahead and move into TD Takes NBA updates. Don't get your ankles broken this one. First up, we have Luca in the MVP race. Let's go ahead and get a look at the MVP race. Hey, you know,
Um,
MVP race.
a lot has changed here in the last 2 days for the MVP race.
The big thing that's changed is they don't have LeBron on here because they're hating.
He's not a worthy component to the MVP talk. Don't even start. Don't even. Anywho.
Current favorite right now is
We'll get to
Shy.
it.
Sure.
That is incorrect. The favorite in the MVP race currently is ya boy from the San Antonio Spurs, Victor Wembanyama,
Oh,
rose to first, knocking out Luca and putting Shy into second. Jokic rose to third. The Denver fans, we all know, dog, he's the only person in the MVP race that is a walking triple double. His stats are triple double. Ain't nobody averaging what he's averaging in the MVP talk. So if you're gonna just talk about the king of kings, we just go ahead and say it's Jokic. But everybody else can go ahead and vote on what they want to vote on. It is what it is, what it is. But yeah, so the race has changed. The Spurs are on a freaking streak right now.
they say the only thing wrong with Jokic is his injury slash game played compared to everybody else. Is he just has a lot
Yeah,
fewer games. But
yeah.
other than that, he's
Which
fucking
is why he's still
he's literally
going up.
averaging a triple double. Yeah.
Yeah, so I could tell you stats right now. So for right now, the Shy is averaging 31 and a half points a game, 4 assists. Holy cow. Let me see. I got to make that bigger. Excuse me. 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 um what is SPG, bro? What the fuck is it?
SPG
Yeah. So like
shots per game,
assist
maybe.
maybe. That might be it. Victor Wembanyama, 24 points a game, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. Luca, 33 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 shot or 1.6 shots per game. And then Jokic, the best
No,
one
that's
here,
not the shot.
27.8 points a game, 12.8 rebounds, the most rebounds, even over Victor Wembanyama, who is 3 times taller than everybody in the league. 10 assists per game, almost 11.
SPG is
10
steals per game. I'm so dumb. SPG's is steals per game.
Okay, there we go. Okay, damn. And then Jokic is 1.4, so he's dead tied with Shy on the steals. But everything else, he's beating everybody besides points per game. He's only below by an average of 3 or 4, and that's of and he's a freaking center. And you're talking about players like Luca and Shy.
Well, you got to keep an eye on the NBA 65 game rule. The rule is to win
Yes.
MVP, DPOY, or all NBA, you must play at least 65 games. Max you can miss is 17. I think Jokic, how many has he missed?
Oh, he only has to make like a couple more games. They're all about to make their game mark. I think Shy has hit it, Victor hit it, Luca has to hit it by like a few, and then Jokic was right there. They were all pretty damn near even.
Shai's missed 11, 12 games. They should be fine. Jokic has missed 16. He's right
Hmm.
on the edge. He can only miss one more game. Oof, that's scary. Lucas missed 12. He's right on the edge too. He's a little room, but not much.
That's what I said. They're
Wemby has missed
all right
14.
there. They're all right there. That's what I'm saying. That's why it
Uh-oh.
fluctuates. It's just stupid. It is. The next up, though, do you want me to just cover all these real quick for the
Yeah.
Denver stuff?
Yeah, go
And
ahead
then
and
we
cover
can
'em.
just get into the rest. Denver, Jokic and Murray. and Aaron Gordon. They're making a lot of history. They're doing a lot. They might not be the number one seed in the West, but as a team and as a franchise and as players, they're doing a lot. So we just want to recognize them like we recognize everybody else. Jokic and Murray, first teammates in NBA history to record 1,500 points. That is 1,500 points and over, and 500 plus assists in a season, in one season, in the same season. So they're doing it in the same season. They
Yeah, that's
both did it.
crazy.
This is the same season they made it. But yeah, Jokic has his 30th triple double. I believe he's only now a few, like a handful behind breaking the all time record that is currently held by Russell Westbrook,
Yeah, that's
former
wild.
teammate. So, and when he was on the team, Jokic said the only thing he wanted to do was beat that record. That's like one of the things that his he is actually chasing. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray are the third duo in NBA history to assist each other 2,000 times, joining only the duo of Tim Duncan and Tony Parker from the San Antonio Spurs and Steph Curry and Draymond Green from the Golden State Warriors.
Wow, dude, that's good
Um,
company.
the stat has been tracked since 2002, I think. So obviously, this is just since it has been tracked. But that's awesome. Congratulations to them continuing to do things. And I got a couple more. Got a couple more. Jamal Murray has the most made 3-pointers in Nuggets franchise history. Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon are the only players with 50-point games, with 50-point games or more, 50 plus points a game or more, and less than 6 free throws. So that means they're not getting fouled to get their points. So all these players like Shy, like Luca, putting up 60, 50, 45, blah, 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 getting fouled 30 times to get up fucking points ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
You floppers or pussies, we're tired of seeing it. You're making the league soft. You got it from LeBron James. You should just throw it away because as soon as he leaves, that shit's going out the window
Oh,
with
got it
him.
from Shy. Shy's still doing it all crazy now. You ain't even touch Shy, you're getting the foul.
Jokic and Murray are the first ever duo to average 20 points, 20 assists, and 15 rebounds, and a 15 plus point game in regulations, like in a regulation game. So that, like, shoot, like I said, they're just doing things. Jokic is the first player in NBA history to average 35, 5, 35 in over a 2 game span. Nobody else has done it. And lastly, Jokic has surpassed LeBron James and Luka Doncic for most games leading the team in points, rebounds, and assists. It was currently at 162 games held by LeBron. So, without further ado, that's going to cover all those little points for us. And I'll let you jump into the next one.
We're gonna hop into this next one with a little bit of juice. We got D Rose record is in danger by Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
Man, dude, I don't know what to say about this because Wemby is just he's a freak, dude. I remember when he first came into the league, I was like, man, he's gonna get hurt. They're gonna whoop on this fool. He's gonna get
Right.
snapped up. He'll be out of the league quick. Now this dude is about literally in the MVP talk right now. He's literally in MVP talk. Just and he can shoot the three ball. Like guy's just a he's just crazy. Are you talking about having the other record? Are you talking about his youngest MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it says D Rose
um,
record in danger. Victor
22
Wembanyama
years old.
is on pace to become the new youngest MVP in NBA history. If he wins MVP this season, he's currently sitting at number one in the MVP race. He'll officially surpass Derrick Rose's legendary record at 22 years
Dude,
old and 196 days.
crazy.
Victor Wembanyama he would be 22 years old and 82 days if when he would win this award. So he would surpass that by 114 days. That's crazy. And that record was set. Man, when was that record set? You
Over a
have
decade ago. Over a decade ago. And ain't nobody came
that's
near it until today.
till today, till this year. That's just crazy, dude. Like you said, he came into the league and we thought he was gonna be this little twiggy, like honest to God. I ain't got nothing against the man because he's still playing, but Chet
Yeah.
Holmgren came in, he's a little sissy Willy Lily Gaga, like, he ain't doing nothing, bro. He ain't out here averaging these crazy blocks, putting up 25, averaging 25 points a game, like, in the MVP race, like, he ain't doing that. Now, this man is. He's not he's getting bigger, bro, honestly. You
Getting better.
look at how Giannis came in the league looking the exact same, and look at how Giannis is now, the Greek freak, swole, jacked, slamming down, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's
Mhm.
doing that's that NBA money. That's that good, wealthy life money right there.
Crazy NBA money. But yeah, I don't think he will get it, but we'll see. What's this next one? You got the
Oh, yeah, I forgot to cover this. Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Denver Nuggets is the best 6th man in NBA. He is 1st in the NBA in threes made off the bench this season. He's 2nd in the NBA in games with 20 minutes played off the bench, and he's 10th in the NBA for threes made overall, and he's been off the bench. And he's 10th in the NBA for overall threes made this season at 205. That's nuts. This man's killing it.
yeah, that's sick. I want to him coming off the bench is wild. You already know when you sit your starter for him, you're basically grabbing another starter, and you know what I mean.
Literally.
So you ain't got to worry about nothing with him. That's freaking wild. But yeah,
We don't really have to cover that. We can do these ones. That's good. We can just cover that in the other one.
he ain't better than me though. He ain't better 6 man than me though. Um, yeah. Next up, we got the. I'll do this one. The next up, we got the Bucks accused of tanking for picks by sitting Giannis if he's healthy.
Ooh, ooh. This goes to that bull crap that we keep
Yep.
talking about here and again, over and over and over and over and over again. These people are out here betting their hard-earned money to say, guaranteed Giannis is putting up freaking 10 points, bro. It's inevitable. Just to freaking sit because the ownership says, oh, we want a better draft pick. If it is true, we need to see absolute chaos in the NBA, bro. We need to see some shit go down. FBI, bro, start freaking doing more investigations into the teams. Something fucking help us out. Help us out. Help us out. Help us out.
Doctor responds right here. It's the NBA's player, I think the player NBA's Player Association. The National Basketball Players Association rebuked the Bucks over their dispute with Giannis, implying that Milwaukee is tanking and damaging the NBA's integrity by wanting to shut down the All-Star for the rest of the season. Sources told ESPN Shams Charania last week that Giannis refused the Bucks' request to sit out the remainder of the season. The two-time NBA MVP has remained adamant about returning to the court this season, believing he is not risking any further injury,
Mm-mm.
sources told ESPN. In a statement Tuesday, the Players Association cited the NBA anti-tanking rule, adding that Giannis is healthy and ready to play. Quote, the players' participation policy was designed by the league to hold teams accountable and ensure that when an all-star like Giannis is healthy and ready to play, he is on the court. The union
Yep.
said in a statement, unfortunately, anti-taking policies are only as effective as their enforcement. Fans, broadcast partners, and the integrity of the game itself will continue to suffer as long as ownership goes unchecked. We look
Yeah.
forward to collaborating with the NBA on meaningful new proposals that will directly address the discouraged tanking. Unquote.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot going on. I think, and it all comes down to draft picks, man. They want to. It all what it looks like is happening is that they want to have a lot of draft picks, and they also want to trade Giannis. So they'll have the number one draft pick or the top 5 draft pick, and then they'll also trade Giannis and end up
To
having
get
like
another
3 first
top.
round pick. Yeah.
Exactly.
So and everybody's looking at him like, bro. Even Giannis is like, no, I want to play. It'd be one thing if Giannis is like, my leg's really messed up. I have to sit for the rest of this. He's like, nah, I'm literally
That's
about to
the
get
thing.
healthy.
He's a competitor. We just talked about it. He's a Greek freak. He's out here because he wants
Like,
to
it's crazy.
be there for the fans. He wants to be there for the people, for his team. It's just crazy. The
Doc Rivers.
NBA, it's all fluky.
So far, he's been dealing with knee bone bruises, hyperextended knees, earlier calf, ankle issues, whatever. I don't believe it. You don't believe it. We all don't believe it. Da-da-da. Next up, we're going to slide up out of the NBA segment. We're going to skate right into the TD Takes NHL updates. Joe's got some. Joe's got something going on for you here. Want to talk to the people?
Yeah, I just wanted to throw some. awesome accolade out there for Nathan Kinnon. He officially scored his 500th career goal. That's a huge, huge accolade for him. Congratulations and continue doing the dang thing. The as fans, family, Denver family, appreciate you, and we're glad that we have you on our team and not somebody else's. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Goodness. And then we'll also go ahead and cover top 10 in the NHL power rankings as the Avs continuing to dominate, jump them into the first place spot. So we'll go ahead and run down top 10 for you. Number one, we got Colorado. Number two, we got Dallas. Number three, we got Buffalo. Number four, we got Carolina. Yeah, I think so. Number five, Tampa Bay. Number six is the CBJ. I forget that team. Seven is Minnesota. Eight is Chicago. Nine is OTT. Not sure. Forget that one too. 10 is Boston. We got to get up on these teams, but I know I look at them, but then I forget them. There's so many teams and so many sports. Holy crap. But yeah, so that's top 10 for you. Fluctuates, it changes. Um,
You better get on these teams, bud.
so do you, bud. You don't ever cover no NHL or nothing.
That's all you. We told you. We said you were
That
gonna
ain't
cover
nothing.
NHL.
Yeah, that concludes NHL updates. Next up, T's going to cover TD Takes college basketball updates with the March Madness. Brackets are freaking fluky, dookie, and I ain't having nothing.
Yep. I think we're entering the Sweet 16. Sweet 16. I think the girls are down in like Final Four, something like that. As of today, March 29th, 2026, where we are. Oh no, we're in the Elite Eight. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I thought we were about to be in Final
Yeah.
Fours.
We got teams still alive. The Elite Eight. We have the Arizona as the one seed. Where I was born at. Let's go. Arizona's the one seed. They beat Purdue, held off Purdue 64-79. First Final Four since 2001. Playing today, we have number one Duke versus two UConn. We have Michigan versus Tennessee today. Other Final Four side set, we have we had Illinois number three beat Iowa. So right now we have Arizona, Illinois, Duke versus UConn, Michigan versus Tennessee, and those will set our Final Four. Chalk is kind of winning.
Michigan is currently playing Tennessee. That's live. That'll be
Yeah,
live here
yeah, that's
at
really soon.
12:15
Really
Mountain
soon.
Standard Time.
I'll be watching that. But yeah, I personally think Arizona might be able to go all the way. Not Duke, Michigan. All these teams are good. Tennessee's a sleeper. Michigan's been dominant all year.
Yeah, but this is the
Duke's
thing.
on a
When you look at Tennessee, they've averaged less than 80 points. When you look at Michigan, they're over 90.
yeah.
So
They
Tennessee
are a
has to step
sleeper.
it up an average of 20 more points than they've scored all
They can do it.
playoffs.
Final four, they can do it.
They got to
And
do
that's
it
what
if
I've
they
been
want to.
saying. Michigan's been dominant all year. Tennessee's like a little sleeper team. Duke's on a 14 gamer, so they
Yeah.
can definitely. And UConn, I mean UConn barely survived Michigan, so
Yeah,
we'll
I think
see.
the final perfect bracket had Duke going all the way.
Yeah, Duke's probably the best overall team, like as far as
Yeah. I mean,
most.
they're number Duke and Arizona. And the crazy part is, I don't think Arizona's ever won it or
I
been
got
in the
Duke and
Final
Arizona in the
Four.
title game.
And Arizona has Bryce James.
I got Duke and Arizona. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Greatness. What's Michael Jordan's son doing? I don't know. We know what LeBron's kids are doing though, chasing greatness.
I'm
Oh,
so dead.
well, yeah, I got Arizona and Duke in the finals. But my bracket got busted a long time ago. But that concludes TD Takes college updates. Next up, we're gonna Hail Mary over into the TD Takes NFL updates with a crazy update for you guys.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
First up, we're going to talk about some news. Henry Ruggs, man. There's some news about Henry Ruggs supposedly being able to get out of prison this year. He's supposed to do 3 to 10 years, and he's still in prison in Nevada, but he's serving a 3 to 10 year sentence for that fatal 2021 fatal DUI crash. He was recently moved to a medium security facility in late last year. He is eligible for parole this year, though, in August. So,
Yeah, August 5th, 2026.
we just want to say that's
Did you see what else they said? They said he has been training in prison with
yeah,
hopes of an NFL return, and he also has earned his bachelor's degree with a 4.0 GPA while incarcerated.
yep. But this isn't about Henry Ruggs. We really why I did this is because I don't know if you guys believe the justice has been served. I don't. 3 years for taking a life is still less for me. I think he should be in there a little bit longer. But
Especially for a DUI crash,
uh,
because when it's anybody else, they're in there for life.
in 2021, we lost the life of Tina Tintor and her dog after they were in a vehicle that Henry Ruggs collided to when he was drunk, going over 150 miles an hour. So we just pray for her family. because right now they're probably going through the most right now, hearing about this guy's eligible for parole already quicker than, a lot of things going on. So our thoughts and prayers are with them, and, we pray for everybody involved in that situation. But we just want to give you a update on Henry Ruggs because we do update that stuff. But next up, Joe's going to talk a little bit about Jalen Waddle. Let's get it. What's going on over there, man? I heard you talk about this. I was like, what already?
It's pretty dope. It's just the Broncos continuing to do greatness. Like when you come to Denver and you see the culture, you see your teammates, you see the family aspect. For one, the first week, the first night he was out here in Denver, Bo Nix took him and all the wide receiver core out to dinner to get everybody close to each other. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
wanted to bring everybody together. That camaraderie.
yeah,
You don't see that anywhere else.
yeah. My bad. I'm just a champ over here. My bad.
Denver Broncos and newly acquired wide receiver Jalen Waddle have agreed to restructure his 3-year, $84.7 million contract. Terms are going to come out. They aren't out yet, but they have agreed to do it, which means he is out here not about the money.
That means
This
you
is what
guys
we
might
were
be
just
making a
talking. This is
move.
what we were just
That means
talking
you guys
about,
might be
though.
freeing up some money to make a move, another move.
But the thing is, this is what I was just talking about. Remember, I was like, dude, when you're a player in the league right now and you're asking for all this money, I want this, I want this, I want to be the highest paid player, I want to be this, I want to be the, what are you doing for your team? If you're not out here taking your team to the Super Bowl by yourself,
What are you doing?
then how are you going to ask for that money and take away your team's chance to pay for other players to help you guys win? You know what I'm saying? The players have got to start thinking about this. I don't know how to like this is huge for the Denver Broncos. You know what I'm saying? This is huge for
Oh
the
yeah,
organization. And then for the player to come in with that mindset, that just means he wants to win. Honestly, for a fan, had it not have been for Bo Nix's ankle, we would have won. We would have been in the Super Bowl. We won't know the outcome of that because of that aspect of him not being in the AFC Championship game. So we can't say that we were able to go. Had he had been there, we were in we were in the Super Bowl. So this year, as a Denver fan, it's Super Bowl or bust. Come on now. We have just come. We were able to do it last year, missing pieces. All we've done is add pieces to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? So now we have less excuses to be able to say, "Oh, what's the goal?" The goal is,
yeah. That's the goal. And after that, it's records.
I don't know. It's nuts, 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 nuts.
No,
But in other
Broncos
news,
are their Broncos are doing smart things and good things for their team, and it just says that that just shows you how good the culture is. The dude's been down there for what, a couple weeks already. He's
mhm,
like, I'm down to restructure my shit.
like
These guys want to win. He's
it's
running
about
about some wins.
winning.
So
Exactly.
yeah, I feel it. I feel it. And he's just in the mountains, and he probably loves it up there. But yeah, you want to get this next one then too, since this is
Yeah, I
Broncos.
could just do the next couple if you want. Just this is just Bronco news right now. We just want to let everybody out there know. Obviously, I'm a big Denver fan, so anytime we have news like this, I'm gonna try and cover it for you
Yes,
guys.
sir. Yes, sir.
Broncos quarterback Bo Nix named NFL's best contract value in the NFL for the second year in a row at $18.6 million franchise from his rookie contract still. That is just yet again one of those money things that we were talking about. Being able to have a player not out here like, hey, I have to be paid to continue to perform. No, he's like, let me perform and then you can and let us put pieces of the puzzle together. Pay me down the road. I'm not even gonna ask for max. I want to get us to Super Bowls and then we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the
That's
mindset
just
Bo
gonna
Nix has.
and that's gonna show his true mindset at the end of the season, because if he does have a good season, like you guys do what you guys did this year, get back to the AFC Championship, get to the Super Bowl, do something. His year 3, that's when the extension window opens up. So that's
Exactly.
when he can ask for an extension and he can get paid big money. But we got to
Exactly.
see, is he gonna be like Jalen Hurts, who gets to the Super Bowl, loses to Patrick Mahomes, and then gets back there a year or two later, or is he gonna be like the Washington Commanders, and get to the big NFC championship game and then just shit the bed? I don't think so. I think I
No,
think you guys are
because
solid.
Bo Nix is just too good, too good. We ain't gonna go to that. We ain't even gonna. We ain't.
And then that video of Mahomes already moving was wild.
Hey, that just means that the Chiefs want him to be playing Week 1, and I don't think that's smart on their part. But like I said,
Yep.
when he's out of your when he's out of the NFL, and definitely because he comes back like RG3 did way too early off an injury and is just fucked and can't do anything, is immobile and is just irrelevant, becomes you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
already wasn't able to do what he was doing his first 3 years last year because of the injury he had previously. Now you add on another bigger, more serious injury, and you expect him to come back and do what?
Exactly. So we're
And
gonna
that fast. So you know what? And he has to come against one of the greatest defenses in the league. That's the craziest thing because we were going to talk about that next. The Broncos defense stats from last year. Can they surpass
oof,
what they did last year? This is
oof.
what it is. Denver Broncos defense was moving legendary. This is just playoff numbers for you. In the 2 games that we played, 171 tackles, 8 sacks, 26 quarterback pressures, 12 tackles for loss, 5 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries. You name me a defense that's doing that in 2 games. Playoff games, the biggest games in the year, where if it matters, it matters. It did matter. What you think? What you think, Bill? What you think?
That's good. Will you guys be able to surpass that? That's tough. That's a tough act to follow. That's a tough act to follow with the guys you guys got lost, the backups you guys lost. You really didn't lose anybody that's a starter that I can think of right off the bat.
We didn't lose a starter. I mean, technically speaking, had Draymond
Greenlaw
Green
been not injured, he
Greenlaw
would have been
been
starting,
yeah, Dre Greenlaw, sorry.
but
Fucking
we'll see. We'll
he
see.
would have been a starter,
I think you
but
guys. I don't know if you can
yet
surpass
again,
that, but you
came
could probably.
over, got injured, didn't play. So technically speaking, I'm like good riddance. I
And
don't
then you
want
also got to
injury
think.
prone depth chart. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You also got to think you guys won your division last year, so you got a whole nother way harder schedule.
Technically speaking, we had one of the toughest schedules in the league last year. And when they came out with
But
it,
you
they
playing
said that
number
our
one.
schedule is less hard than it was last year. And we're
Oh man,
supposedly playing better teams.
you got to play the Rams and the Bills and some crazy teams this year.
And guess what? They got to come to Denver to do it again.
Yeah,
And
we
guess
gonna
what?
find out.
Guess what? We ain't scared. We are not scared.
We gonna find out.
They're
Because
coming to us.
guess what? We gonna find out because this next thing, what's their weakest link?
Broncos fans, tell me what you think. The weakest
Weakest
link
link.
to me for the offensive line is our left guard taking up $51 million starter's contract and not performing for shit,
Wow.
having been injured, having this, and that. What do we think? What are your thoughts?
You
Give
don't
me
think you'll
some
have a
comments,
you don't think you'll have a
concerns.
better year this year?
I don't know. We're gonna see. All I know is he's got to do something. You don't come over to this team, ask for the money you're asking for, get
Ask
paid
for
the money you're asking to get paid,
and then do
and then
that.
not perform, and then be hurt, and this, and that. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't work for us. Next up, I got a crazy one for you guys. I'm gonna cover the top 10 most touchdowns since 2000. Okay. I want you to hear a couple names on this list, and we're gonna just kind of see. This is greatness for you in a career. Number one with 162 touchdowns, nobody's touching him. LaDainian Tomlinson. Do you know how long this man has been out of the league?
And nobody's even near that.
Number two, Randy Moss with 128. That man has been retired for how long? Now, here's a name for you. Number three, Derrick Henry with 127 and counting. Number four, Adrian Peterson. Number five, Terrell Owens. Number six, Larry Fitzgerald. Number seven with 117, Devontae Adams. Number eight, Antonio Gates. Number nine, Sean Alexander. And coming in at number 10, Mike Evans with 109.
Dang. Where's Travis Kelsey on
Nuts.
that? That is freaking nuts.
But three active players on this list currently in the league.
Yep.
And I think one of them can chase second place. I don't see him taking the first place.
Oh,
I don't think Derrick Henry's going to play in the league long enough to score another 40 touchdowns.
unless he gets like 15 it'd be hard. It'd be hard.
40 touchdowns.
It'd be
Man.
hard. He'd have to
Yeah.
get 20 and 20.
So that's a lot.
But
But yeah, I want to let you cover the next three. That was a lot of stuff that we had lined up
I
for
got
me
you.
to talk about.
Next up, we got the Cincinnati Bengals signed Joe Flacco. They signed Joe Flacco, I think for 1 year?
Yes, it was a 1-year deal.
Yep.
Did you see what he said about
Yep.
that?
What?
He said,
He said teams are
I
dumb for not signing him.
I don't understand how I'm not a starter for some of you other teams. I think that's pretty dumb on your part.
Yep. He's getting paid $6 million to go play for them. Still staying in the same division. He wants to play the game, man. He obviously loves the game, but we're happy for him. We'll see how he does. Also, Travis Kelsey, Chiefs tight end Travis Kelsey signed his contract, officially locking him in for the 2026 season. It's a 3-year, $54.735 million deal that can be worth up to $57.7 million.
Mhm.
He's gonna average $18.2 million a year. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? Do you think I thought Travis Kelsey was gonna retire?
He should have.
Um,
Like I said,
do
that's
you think
another
he could go
player.
another 3
You're
years?
coming in to play 'cause we were one of the top, so were the Chargers, bro. The Chargers were up there in the top 5 defenses too. So you're playing 2 of the top 5 defenses in the league that are just coming to hurt you. We're coming to hit you. We're coming to stop you from scoring, and you're taking big hits from big players, dude. Like, they still got Khalil Mack, you're playing, your quarterback's gonna be getting hit by, players like Nick Bonito, Zach Gallen, Tua, Haloafunga. Like, bro, I don't know. I think it's like I said, I think he should have retired. Maybe another year, maybe 1 year. But for the Chiefs to go out and say, "You know what? Let's go ahead and sign you 3 more years, dude, and let's see what happens." You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Spoken like a true Bronco fan. We're gonna see what happens to both of these guys.
Yeah, that's
Mahomes
odd.
and Kelsey. And go ahead to end this segment of TD Takes NFL update. We got crazy news, man. We got the Seattle Seahawks signed wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba to a record-setting 4-year, $168.6 million contract extension. They almost gave this man
Oof.
200 mil, making him the highest paid wide receiver in NFL history at 42.15 million dollars a year. This deal includes over $120 million in guaranteed money, with 69 million fully guaranteed at signing. So the total
Mm,
value is 4 years, 168 million. Total contract length, 6 years, 195 million is what he's getting paid, including his previous deals. He's
mm,
gonna average 42 million a year. He's guaranteed over $120 million. His signing bonus was $35 million. It's just he's so through 2020 through this season, he's gonna get $69 million. Next year, he's gonna get $29.9 million, and then in
mm.
2029, he's gonna get $21 million, and that's if he's ass. He's still good. He's gonna be getting more. They'll extend him more. I don't know. I think he's overpaid. I think he's overpaid. I think he's overpaid. I think he's overpaid due to
Well, we're gonna
contract.
find out this year.
But I have the last thing for you, buddy. I have a would you
Saved it from
rather.
last week, didn't you?
No, I forgot what that one was.
You see how he is, chat? Y'all see how he is? All right, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Where
Let's
did
hear
I
it. Let's
have
hear it.
that? Hold on. Where did I have the would you rather?
A good one. I was like, shit, I've had one though. And you're like, all right, bet I'll save it for next week. Just give me the one you got now. It's all right, pimp. It's all right, pimp. Let's go.
Me like that, bro. You sure? All right,
Mhm.
I got one right for you right now. This is like a funny one. Would you rather, Joe? Would you rather get knocked out on live TV one time, get knocked out, clean, sleeping on live TV in front of the entire world, or trip and fall every time you walk into a room forever? Forever. Every room you walk into, bro, you trip. Bust your ass.
I'm tripping. You ain't about to catch me on no live television getting knocked out. I mean, my jaw is no. It's a break over here. I ain't getting knocked out. Never in my life.
Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. That concludes this episode, folks. Let us know what you would do. Would you rather get knocked out on live TV, snoring, sleep, looking silly, or would you be looking silly every time you went into a room?
Thanks.
We go right out to some music, man. We appreciate you guys tuning in with us. We're gonna get some TikToks out. We're gonna be doing our thing. We're gonna go enjoy some sunlight. We hope you guys go outside and touch grass. Get off the game. Touch
Or
grass.
fish. Play some basketball. Throw some cornhole. Throw the football. Do something.
Do something. Get off your ass.
We out. TV takes. See you next time.
Rings closed.